Welcome, everyone. Over the next couple of minutes, we will talk about Gear 2.0 ADC and the grant RFAs that are currently available. Specifically, we're going to talk about one of the key areas, ED care transitions for people living with dementia or experiencing short-term impaired cognition. So the first question is, why ED care transitions? And the bottom line is that approximately half of people living with dementia are discharged home after ED care. We do know that the transition home is associated with significant adverse outcomes, much more frequently in people with dementia than those without. So as part of the Gear 2.0 process, we evaluated what the research gaps are. We came up with 2 PICO questions, and these were endorsed by the entire Gear task force. The first looking at what interventions delivered to ED patients with impaired cognition and their care partners improve ED discharge transitions. And the second asking what measures of quality ED discharge transitions are important to the varying groups of ED patients with impaired cognition and their care partners. We went through a full scoping review process, the papers of which are being written and published right now. But under PICO 1, we came up with 7 studies, only 2 of which found that cognitively impaired patients had a significant decrease in revisits within 30 days. And in PICO 2, we found 3 papers total. Many potential measures were identified as important. And interestingly, none suggested ED revisits as an important outcome. Finally, we had a consensus conference during which we determined which research priorities are most important. The conference results came up with these 5 research priorities. As you develop your pilot grant applications, we encourage you to focus on these research priorities, as those are important to all the key stakeholders and will have significant added weight.